Meet the country with the highest number of single women in the world, a paradise for those seeking female companionship. That's Sweden, a remarkable nation located in Northern Europe, specifically on the Scandinavian peninsula. This country, bordered to the east by Finland, to the west by Norway, and surrounded to the south by the Baltic Sea and the North Sea, offers a safe and contented living environment. Its capital, Stockholm, is renowned for its beauty and rich culture. Sweden covers an area of 528,447 square kilometers, making it one of the largest European nations in terms of land area. It is a country dominated by vast expanses of forests, which cover approximately 60% of its territory, and is home to numerous lakes, with Lake Vänern, spanning 5,560 square kilometers, being the largest of them. With a population of around 10.3 million, Sweden has a relatively low population density. Most inhabitants reside in the southern part of the country, particularly in the vicinity of Stockholm. Swedish is the official language of the country, reflecting its rich cultural heritage. One notable aspect of Swedish cuisine is Swedish meatballs, locally known as köttbullar. This traditional dish is an emblem of Swedish gastronomy, loved both locally and internationally. The traditional Swedish meatballs, an iconic dish of Sweden, are carefully prepared with a combination of ground beef and pork, enriched with breadcrumbs, eggs, and cream. This flavorful dish is typically served with smooth mashed potatoes, a rich Swedish sauce, and a sweet touch of lingonberry jam. With deep historical roots, it is believed that Swedish meatballs were introduced to the country by the Vikings. The first documented mention of these meatballs dates back to the 17th century. In Sweden, meatballs are a frequent culinary choice, enjoyed on various special occasions, including Christmas celebrations, Easter, and Sweden's Independence Day. Additionally, they are a popular item in restaurants and cafes throughout the country. Swedish cuisine, however, extends beyond meatballs, reflecting the influences of the Nordic climate, the availability of local ingredients, and centuries-old cultural traditions. Given the country's extensive coastline and numerous lakes, fish and seafood are crucial ingredients in the local diet, including specialties like cured herring, surströmming, fermented herring, and marinated herring. Swedish cuisine reflects its history and geography, emphasizing local and seasonal ingredients. Sweden's history spans millennia, marked by significant figures and events. In the 8th and 9th centuries, Swedish Vikings were renowned for their maritime raids and trade in the Baltic Sea and the North Sea, laying the foundation for Swedish culture. An important milestone was the unification of Sweden under King Erik the Holy in the late 6th century. Sweden, Denmark, and Norway formed the Kalmar Union in the late Middle Ages, sharing a monarchy. This union lasted until 1523, when Sweden separated and embarked on a period of military expansion under Gustavus Adolphus II, particularly between 1618 and 1648. The country became a military power, getting involved in European conflicts, including the Great Northern War. The 17th and 18th centuries were marked by a period of significant Swedish influence in Europe. However, in the 19th century, Sweden adopted a policy of neutrality in European conflicts. This era was characterized by industrialization and urbanization, shaping modern Swedish society. Throughout the 20th century, Sweden adopted a stance of neutrality, notably during both world wars, despite growing global tensions. This period also saw significant economic transformation, leading Sweden to become a global benchmark for quality of life and social welfare. In modern times, Sweden has established itself as a prosperous and influential nation, active in various international issues, especially in areas such as the environment and human rights. Recognized for its robust model of social welfare and advanced economy, Sweden joined the European Union in 1995, maintaining its own currency instead of adopting the euro. Sweden's journey is marked by significant influence both regionally and internationally. The country stands out for its unique combination of market capitalism with a comprehensive social welfare system, reflecting a balance between economic growth and social responsibility. Sweden stands out for its extensive social welfare system, offering high-quality public services in healthcare, education, and social assistance. These initiatives promote a high standard of living and foster social equality among its citizens. With a highly industrialized economy, Sweden is recognized in areas such as information technology, telecommunications, the automotive sector, engineering, and life sciences industries. The country is home to world-renowned companies like Ericsson, Volvo, Scania, and Spotify. With a strong inclination for foreign trade, Sweden maintains intense trade relations, primarily with other European countries, integrating significantly into intra-European trade and excelling in global markets, especially in advanced technology sectors. Additionally, the country is known for its efficient fiscal management. The Sveriges Riksbank, the central bank of Sweden, plays a crucial role in shaping the country's monetary policies, while the Swedish government is responsible for fiscal policy. Although Sweden is a part of the European Union, it has chosen to maintain the Swedish crown, SEK, as its currency instead of adopting the euro. The country excels in research and innovation, with substantial investments in research and development, solidifying its leadership position in advanced technology sectors. Sweden is also known for its favorable business environment, supported by a highly skilled workforce, cutting-edge infrastructure, and an efficient legal system. However, like many developed nations, it faces demographic challenges, particularly an aging population, which can impact both the social security system and the broader economy. Overall, the Swedish economy is noteworthy for its stability, innovation, and high quality of life, complemented by a comprehensive social system aimed at providing significant benefits to its citizens. If you're enjoying this video, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends who might be interested. This helps me create more weekly content like this. Now, continuing. In Sweden, the life expectancy is 83 years. This has led many Swedish women, especially after marital separation, to seek new emotional connections. Furthermore, female immigration to Sweden has been on the rise, resulting in a higher proportion of women compared to men, especially in the 50-plus age group. How about exploring the idea of finding love in Sweden? Please share your opinions in the comments below. Sweden is also recognized for its high happiness index. According to the 2023 World Happiness Report, the country ranks 6th among the happiest nations, trailing behind countries like Finland, Denmark, and Iceland. The World Happiness Report assesses happiness based on 6 essential criteria. First, it considers per capita income, recognizing that a higher national income level contributes to happiness. Second, it evaluates social support, as individuals who feel supported by friends, family, and the community tend to be happier. The third criterion is healthy life expectancy, since a longer and healthier life is associated with greater happiness. The fourth dimension is freedom to make life choices, where people with more autonomy to make decisions in their lives generally feel happier. The fifth aspect is generosity, as altruistic attitudes tend to increase happiness for both the giver and the recipient. Sweden excels in all these aspects, with a high per capita income, a robust social welfare system, a long healthy life expectancy, and high levels of individual freedom. Additionally, Sweden is known for its culture of generosity and volunteering. In terms of quality of life, the country offers its citizens high standards of safety, education, and healthcare. Sweden is known for its distinctive culture of equity and social justice. If you are considering a trip or even a move there, it's important to keep in mind the expenses for essential items. The monthly budget for food varies depending on lifestyle, culinary preferences, and location within the country. In cities, it's common for prices to be a bit higher than in rural areas. Generally, an individual can spend anywhere from 220 to 400 euros per month on food. This amount covers purchases at supermarkets, dining in restaurants, and other food expenses. As for rent, a one-bedroom apartment in Stockholm, the capital, typically ranges between 800 and 1,330 euros per month, and it can even exceed these amounts. The stereotypical image of Swedish women as tall, blonde, with light eyes and delicate features is, to some extent, reflected in reality. In fact, many Swedish women have favorable genetics and an excellent sense of fashion and style. While strolling through the streets of Stockholm, visitors often find themselves charmed by the harmony between the picturesque and cozy city streets and its elegant and attractive inhabitants. In Sweden, there is a deep appreciation for nature and a strong sense of comfort in clothing. Many men around the world consider the idea of dating a Swedish woman as an alluring dream. If you have this desire, know that it's a fantasy shared by many. As they say, if you have a thing for blondes, Sweden might be your paradise. When you're out and about, you may be surprised by the beauty of the people around you, including the cashier. But don't stare too much. Even better, use just the corner of your eye. You'll notice that Swedes are not easily impressed by others' appearances and hardly give a quick glance to beautiful women. Beauty is common in Sweden. Swedish women also take good care of themselves physically. They prioritize health and enjoy staying active with activities like running, cycling, skiing, or simply walking in nature. This dedication to physical health gives them an athletic and healthy appearance. Sweden is a country that welcomes beautiful, intelligent, and loyal women who see men from outside as potential life partners. Swedish women can be a bit more reserved than, for example, women from Central Europe. But that changes when they have a few drinks. Then, Swedish women can be quite direct and express what they feel, want, and need. In general, Swedes maintain more distance in their daily lives and don't like small talk or eye contact. Flirting during the day on the street or on the bus is very rare in Sweden. In Sweden, drinking is a very common social practice, so it's likely that your Swedish girlfriend regularly consumes alcoholic beverages like wine, vodka, or others. Don't be bothered by this and enjoy having fun with her, but don't feel any less of a man if you can't keep up with her pace. Just thank her for getting you home safely. Many Swedish people have a high alcohol tolerance. They are not addicted. It's just a part of Swedish culture. Many Swedes drink wine or spirits when they gather with friends, so they are accustomed to it. Alcohol is seen as a way to loosen up, as it helps people feel more confident and open to meeting new people or getting closer to someone they find attractive. So, know your limits and don't try to compete with the Swedes. They will likely drink more and feel much better than you afterward. In some places, women may agree to go out with someone they're not interested in, just to be polite. This is strange. It's a waste of time, and in the end, it only leads to frustration. With Swedish women, that doesn't happen. If she keeps talking to you, it's because she likes you. If she agreed to a date, it's because she wants to. Some of them even take the initiative and ask you out. If that lovely lady decided to stay with you, it's because you deserve it. Stay calm, think of some fun stories, and get ready for an amazing date. Another striking characteristic of Swedish women is honesty. They usually don't lie, flatter, or say something just to be polite. They don't smile at just anyone, but they are enthusiastic about starting a conversation with someone they find interesting. When you date Swedish women, they say, "Come visit me someday," which actually means a genuine invitation. Sweden is a country with a fascinating history. Beautiful women, kind people, a peaceful society, generous salaries, chilly weather, and impressive longevity. So, what do you think about living in Sweden? Does it attract you? What are your thoughts on Swedish women, whether older or younger? Does it interest you? Would you marry one of them? Leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and also share this video with those you think would be interested in this topic. You help me continue producing more documentaries like this every week. I'll say goodbye here. Until the next video.